And welcome everyone to a Scouts of Entertainment Reforged replay. Today's a nice 5v3 and an updated version of the Cardolan map. So hopefully you guys enjoy the new look. Today's replay comes from Eclipse 2500 of the Dark Cloud, who sent me the replay with the new map, so thank you Eclipse. And before we get started, if you'd like to support my work, there's a PayPal option, Subscribe Star, Patreon and Stream donation link in the description below, along with various methods you can use to contact me with to send through other Reforged replays, for example, or other Total War replays, such as Warhammer, Great Kingdoms, etc. However, that's an option for you. Please remember to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, tick that bell for notifications, and leave your own thoughts about the battle in the comment section below. With that, let's get in with this replay. So, we've got Eclipse commanding the Dwarves of Erebor, and so he's got some on-foot halberds here. You may notice we're starting in a different location on Cardolan. There's a city on the left, as per usual, but this is all brand new. We've got some on-foot halberds here, some on-foot pikes, some Sons of Durin, Dragon Slayers of Ered Mithrin, making our way down through the map, or through the valley I should say. We have some on-foot halberds, some Erebor Legionnaires, a couple units of them, maybe 2 or 3 even, maybe 2. We've got some Axe-Guard Erebor over here. We also have some on-foot Hammerguard, on-foot pikes, on-foot halberds, Highborns of Erebor. We also have this nice new mount here that wasn't there before. Some catapult artillery, on-foot crossbows, 2 units. We also got some on-foot pikes and Axe-Guard Erebor. That's the attackers. So these bridges were here last time. This is all brand new. And that brings us to his ally, the Realm of Lothlorien, commanded by Dolorelf. He's got some March Wardens of the Wood here, some Elder Council, Lornet Archers, some Siren Emoth Rangers, some Riders of the Golden Wood, some Lornet Axemen, some Lornet Swordmasters. Up here we've got some Lornet Spearmen. Don't see anything there. We've got some more Lornet Archers and a brand new bridge spanning across the new waterfront that they created, or they widened I should say. We also have 2 more bridges down there which weren't there before either. So this updated version of Cardolan looks really good. We've also got a second catapult here from Dolorelf, along with some Lornet Spearmen, and we also have the final ally, Numenor, commanded by Sin of the Dark Cloud himself, one of the developers of Reforged. He's got some Romena Carabrim, along with some Romena Barabrim, some Pharazin Nobles, Romena Barabrim, some Seafarers of Nindamos, some Belaga Footmen, Naru Sentinels, 2 units there, the second unit Belaga Footmen too, Seafarers of Nindamos, 2 units of Romena Aberdeen, make that 4, some Pharazin Swordmasters, and I think there's a unit over here, there is, some Belaga Archers on the ledge here. And that's all I see there. I think the rest of the forces are inside the city. So I'll do a quick sweep. Make sure we don't miss anything. We've got some Lornet Swordmasters inside here, along with some Watchers of the Golden Wood, Lornet Archers, some Chaos Calahon's Guardians, some more Seafarers of Nindamos, some Royal Legion of Menelaus, and that's all I see there. And that brings us to the first of 5 attackers, which is Imladris, commanded by the Steward of Dale, who's got some Riders of Brunnen, 2 units there, along with some Guathe Rochador, some Eldamwi Lancers, some Imladris Sentries and Eldamwi Spearmen, some Imladris Guardians armoured up, looks to be 3 units of them. We also have some Swords of Rivendell, 2 units I think, some Eldamwi Archers, and a Ballista, and that's about it. An unusual amount of cav here brought by Steward of Dale. This is a siege. Granted, Cardolan is much bigger than it once was, but still, you'd think cavalry would be still very difficult to be used here, but anyway. The next attacker is Gondor, commanded by Dark Wolf 44. He's got some Gondor militia, looks to be 5 units there. 5 units of Gondor infantry, armoured up all the way. Some 6th unit of Gondor infantry, half armoured up. We have some Gondor spearmen, 4 units here, armoured up all the way. Some veterans of Osgiliath, 2 units of marksmen of Kier Andros, And that could be it there. A little bit odd, I'm not seeing any elites here for Dark Wolf. Still a very strong army, we'll see how that goes. Fourth attacker, Dwarves of Khazad-dûm, commanded by Death Eater, who I haven't seen in a little while, but it's good to see him again. He's got some 3rd Legion infantry, 3 units there. We got some 4th Legion Shield Guard, I think 2 units. We have some Khazad-dûm Reclaimers, 2 units. Some 2nd Legion Axe Guard, I think 3 units there. We also have some 1st Legion Pikes, 2 units. Mithril Guard, Guards of Khazad-dûm. And that's it. So he brought no archers with him, just Khazad-dûm Reclaimers, an axe throwing unit, 2 of them. Okay, and I think the 4th attacker, that was the 3rd attacker. Might have called that one before the 4th, so my bad. 4th attacker, Mr. Sneakman, commanded the realm of Rudar. We've got some Rudar clansmen here. Looks to be 3 units there. Etamor's Troll Hunters, Rudar Swordsman, looks to be 3 units, sorry, 3 units there. We have some Herodane Pikemen, 2 units, and some Witch Roman Slavers. The rest of the army's got to be invisible. And so we'll keep an eye out for the invisible units later. Now the final attacker is the Orcs of the Misty Mountains, commanded by Inksfits, who brought an Orc Mangonel that fires similar to the Witches of Angmar, but is really, really inaccurate. They throw barrels that burst into flames and then transform into a similar Witcher attack. But accuracy is really insane and wild, and the odds to get a really good hit are not really on your side. But anyway, we've got some Goblin Archers here, some Goblin Infantry, another unit of Goblin Archers, Troll Drummers, Heavy Goblin Archers, Heavy Goblin Crossbows, 2 units there, Heavy Goblin Spears, White Uruk Fearmongers, Black Uruks of the Mountains, Mount Uruk Host, looks to be about 2 units there, and some Heavy Goblin Spears again, along with some Bolg's Champions. And that is it. So, let's get the siege started on the brand new Cardolan map. Enjoy! Now, I'm unsure whether or not it's the same sort of glitch. You have to get, usually with these bridges, or most bridges, you have to get your troops right to the front of the bridge and then click across the other side to get them to go on it. That usually is the way it works. Okay, Eclipse's catapult is firing. It looks like we've got an outer defense being set up. He comes up. Usually, when they're firing non-firebolt, it's supposed to be more accurate, but I'm not that impressed. Now, what's the Mangonel going to do? Unclear whether or not they'll fire. That's too high. Okay, Goblin Archers making their way across. There's the Orc Mangonel. It looks like it actually got some hits there. There you go. Took out a big chunk of the Ironfoot crossbows. Didn't give enough credit. Oh, one of the Orc Mangonels got destroyed. See, what sometimes can happen is that the barrel will not actually explode. It will just land like a catapult and then explode. And when that happens, your attack or your volley is pretty much wasted. You want it to explode mid-air and then shower your opponent. But for some reason it does that randomly. I don't know why. Okay, Death Eater not moving up. We got Dark Wolf thinking about making a move. Stuart Adele is going to try for the bridges. Sin is waiting for him. Riders of Brunnen. Looks like all the Rivendell cab coming over here. Riders of Golden Wood just hovering in the background there. We got Death Eater thinking about going down the ramp. This used to be the standard path towards Cardolan. Yeah, this is a definite improvement of the map for sure. Well done, guys. Inkfix's army is really bunched up here. It's probably why Eclipse is targeting him. Probably wants to get his troops out of there to a degree. Like, he's got his troops in loose formation, but he's got units mixed together. So you've got Black Knight Mountain Berserkers we didn't see before. Just sort of spread them out, separate the units, you know, and he's doing that right now. He's trying to give all these units space. Before he was giving them almost no space. And right now, it's probably not worth Eclipse's while firing into this. He's only going to get maybe 3 or 4 kills with a direct hit each time. Looks like we had another effective mangonel shot just now. Okay, Goblin infantry were firing, but then they stopped. They were targeting the Iron Pikes. What is their plan here? Alright, Death Eater's moving up. Kindred of Celebrawn getting ready. Oh, Syrian Mammoth Rangers firing in. A little bit early for Dolorov to be doing this. Rise of Brennan doing their part. Targeting the Rangers. Rangers down to 43. He's taking some casualties. A couple of arrows going in the side of the hill there. It's not too serious. Riders down to 17. 2-2 right now. Trebuchet trying to fire into the side. Doesn't really have a shot there. I think, well, yeah, I'm going to say still doesn't have a shot. I mean, he got friendly fire there. He tore through a chunk of his own force, or his own allies' force, I should say. Yeah, I don't know why the Kindred of Celebrawn is staying so far back. That is from the Riders of the Golden Wood. And they were targeting a second unit of Riders of Brennan. Alright, a little bit of an error here on Delorel's part. He's mixed in his March Wardens of the Wood with Lorraine Archers and affecting their accuracy to a degree. It's causing a lot of them to shoot upwards like that. Now he's got space to move out, so I don't know why he's not doing that. He's got plenty of space to move. He should be spreading out his archers. I don't know why he's clumping them up like this. The good thing about the Riders is they got that slight elevation because they're on horses. But I'm not sure why some are shooting upwards like that. Okay, Kindred of Celebrawn have shifted. If they're going to fire, they should have fired already. That's probably a good idea. We've got Khazad-dûm Reclaimers there that the archers should be firing on. Kindred of Celebrawn running out of time. They should be getting out of that line of sight soon. Alright, Elder Council moving up. Rangers down to 38. I think the Rangers could maneuver here on the side, maybe try and fire in. Okay, not much is happening here yet. Looks like Eclipse is under attack. Axial Airborne charged in. We got some Mount Uruk hosts also charging in. We got Armed for Crossbows winding up. Looks like they're tagging the Rudar Clansmen, if I had to guess. Catapult's getting out of there. Okay, these guys have got to start firing. Why are only some of them firing? There we go. But now we got Mr. Seaman trying to get to that mound as soon as he can. And he wants to use the mount that leads there as cover. If he can get them close enough. Wait, who's firing at him here? I'm for crossbows. Okay, so now he's got both units of crossbows targeting Mr. Stinkman's forces. He's sending up some units. We also got the Armford Hammer Guard here coming in from the side. Probably target the Rudar Clansmen. Rudar Swordsmen were struggling to figure. It looked like they were really struggling to figure out what they were doing. Like he was contemplating retreating or pulling back. I don't know. Okay, we've got a ton of forces. Mr. Stinkman's pretty much going all in here. He is really pushing. Inkstritz is already broken through. We've got some Dwarven forces here trying to hold on. We've got Mount Uruk host. No Blackback Mountain Berserkers yet. Okay. Inkstritz looking to probably send Eclipse's defense into chaos. We've got an Excavator Airborne unit. These guys should be brought in to help stabilize the left flank. The right flank's about to get under a whole lot of pressure. It looks like Eclipse needs reinforcements. I mean, you've got the Alpha Crossbows probably firing in here. The Armford Hammer Guys just hovering in the distance. They're reloading. Rudar Axeman. Okay, they're firing at the Rudar Clansmen. Yeah. Alright, moving up. We got some Rudar Swordsmen. Who's shooting at them? Kindred or Calibrawn, maybe? Yep. Freaky. Alright. So we've got Delarelf pulling back. Got the Wato Rochador from Stuart Dale. So he's general in that unit? Poor charge there. Delarelf was lucky. Oh, one of them got impaled on the spikes there. They've got to be careful of that. Oh, Stewie, you got to watch out, buddy. Oh, he did. Well done to him. Well done. I wrote those guys off before. I thought they were screwed. Okay. So Darkwolf got across. Cost him a little bit, not too much. Most of that was Gondor Militia anyway. Okay, Galadriel Blade Masters are surrounded. They won't last too long without support. Riders of the Gauntlet Wood trying to buy their retreating troops some time. And Sinner the Dark Cloud is still here. We got Romano Barabrim firing here too. Well, they're targeting some of Stewie's best troops. Belgarazzi's got a nice angle here. But Sin's pulling them back. I don't know why. I mean, there's no need to pull back unless this defense falls. And right now, it's looking pretty solid to me. We've got, as I said, 2 units of Narinawa Sentinels here, along with 2 units of Belaga Footmen. To act as a kind of meat shield to absorb any javelin or enemy arrow fire. I suppose that's the purpose there of the Footmen. But if Sin's left flank is exposed, he's got to pull back. I mean, he's got to worry about this pathway here. It doesn't look like he's really equipped for it. He has no unit. He has no third unit of Narinawa Sentinels, which is what I think he needs. Okay, what's Sin up to here? Okay, they're trying to hit. Unfortunately, wasted a little bit of fire there. Not too much, just a little. Alright. Gondor and Madaris are across. Lords of Khazad-dûm, the rest of his forces are crossing the river now, along with some Mr. Stinkman forces as well. Most of Dark Wolf's army still yet to cross. And and Orcs and Mr. Mountains Ingsfits is across, definitely. You got Highborn's Erebor here. And we've got Trollstraw Axe Throwers, a unit of 153. I wonder if they still have ammunition. That looks like Eclipse's general. What is Eclipse's general still doing out here? Oh, I don't know if he'll get out of there. Will he get out of there? Oh, this is not good. I think Eclipse's general is in a lot of strife here. There he goes.
And perhaps our chances of victory with it.
Holy smoke. Hey, there's Ingsfist's general. Edinburgh's Trianters firing into the Hammer Guard down to 19. Looks like Bulk's champions got into the Iron Foot crossbows. Eclipse took out a few of the Bulk's champions, but looks like he got hammered a bit in his retreat. Like, he tried to retreat, but it was really too late. Highborn's Airborne 24. I think maybe Eclipse should definitely try and save these guys. They're down 23. I think we've got Trollstraw Axe Throwers firing on them right now. Yep, they are. And they're wavering. And now they're broken. Hammer Guard broken too. What is that? This is interesting. What's Eclipse's plan to deal with the forces that cross up the hill? Okay, most of the crossbows there are clearing the ledge, but what's to stop the Bulk's champions from getting at him? And why is Ingsfits ignoring him? I mean, he's got some forces. We've got some Blackhawk engineers up here too, but they could be outflanked as well. The enemy could come from this way. Oh, we've got Iron Foot Halberds holding it. Okay, so Eclipse is not doing your standard Cardolan defense. He's going back up to where he started, in the hilltop, overlooking Cardolan. Sin and Delarelf, as you can see, are holding the city. We've got enemies approaching from like 3 different directions. But Eclipse is going to do an outer defense. He's going to try and hold the outer defense and try and keep Inkfits and some of Mr. Sneakman's forces busy. Certainly interesting. The new map would make it easier. We've got Witcher and Slavers. I think the crossbows are targeting them. Yep, this is a nice map. Alright, what's going on now? Alright, Death Eater has gone into the city. He's charged straight in. There's some Remenacab Rim down to 6. Yeah. How effective is this fire? Those archers could get much closer to the ledge. They're wasting too much ammunition. That is too much. Outer Council obviously charging because they're out of ammunition. Yeah, Dollarov unfortunately wasting a lot of ammunition there. Okay, we've got 2 units of Belaga footmen there, acting as a rear guard for the retreat. Okay, Belaga archers trying to target the other enemy archers. Stuart's targeting the Belaga footmen, which I'm sure Sin is fine with because he's leaving them there to absorb it. But I'm a little bit concerned here. If the enemy breaks through, it could cut off his archer's retreat. Alright, head back up to the valley. Okay, we've got forwarded javelins here. No, unfortunately. Trying to target units too close. They're shooting into the ground. Okay. A few bolts are clearing, but most are missing. He's got to get in closer to the ledge. That ledge is too obstructing to his crossbows. They're wasting too much ammunition trying to fire over it, I should say. What are the Blackhawks up to? Are they over here? No, Mr. Singman's got some black wolds here. Good hit. Good hit. Again, Eclipse is wasting too much ammunition. We've got Harridan Rangers here. Oh, good hit. Much better. Sons of the Duran are in charge of holding the right flank alone, it would seem.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
What have we got here? Armed for crossbows up there. What's in here? Dragon Slayers. And we've got Blackhawk Engineers covering themselves here. Or covering this canyon, I should say. In case, yeah, Mr. Sneakman's planning to send up some troops soon. Alright. Let's head back down to Cardolan. Okay. Kindred Caliborn out of ammunition. Syrian Emoth Rangers are firing in. They're doing okay, but they can easily get here on the ledge and fire directly into the enemy.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Marksman Kandros. See if there's Ninimos charging in. 1 unit of no Sentinels. Remaining Barra Brim. Stuart Adele has effectively outflanked Numenoid, attacking from the rear somehow. Here come the Pharazim Nobles to try and even the score a bit. Oh, who's that fire from? Some Adunium Shadowbows, so they were invisible before. Oh, that's a little bit too much friendly fire for my liking. And Sin has a second unit of Adunium Shadowbows right here. They're trying to use the ledge as cover as well. The Shadowbows probably should target the unit of Naderus Guardians. They're a decent target. And the Rana Barra Brim is getting in the way there. What's their plan? Who are they going to be shooting at? What are they shooting at? Oh, they're trying to return some fire, I guess. Okay, taking out 1 unit of Naderus Guardians. Sin's right flank under a lot of strain. The Adunium Shadowbows has the Naderus Guardians dead to rights. But I think Sin's left this unit here on auto fire, and they haven't shifted targets yet. They should be targeting the Naderus Guardians. Damn, I think Sin's lost a little bit of micro on these guys. Yep, he has. He definitely has. They're shooting upwards now. That's a huge waste of ammunition, and they're on broken troops as well.
The enemy general lies dead. Let the crows have his miserable bones.
Alright, head back up. Looks like that assault's really intensifying here. Whoa, okay. What we got? Arm for crossbows, arm for crossbows. There's the Goblin Archers there. We got the catapult. Nice hit. See, he's very lucky to avoid their own troops. Now, what have we got? Where are the Black Hawk Engineers? They're not here, and the Black Wilds are gone.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
We've got armed foot crossbows way in the back here. I'm not seeing the Blacklocks. I thought I saw some fire when I saw the Rudar General being killed. There we go, there they are. Alright, Eclipse is trying to kill as many as he can. I think he still has the potential to win this. I mean, we've got armed foot crossbows that could be targeting the Black Bay Mountain Berserkers. I think they can get one more shot off here. It's possible. No, it's too late. He's lost it. Probably should target the Trollstraw Axos, you'd think. Okay, they're under a bit of fire now themselves. I think it's from the Heavy Goblin crossbows. Alright, we'll slow it down briefly.
Good tidings.
Okay, Stuart Adele's general is dead, killed by Sin. How's the defense looking? Okay, we've got Khazad Reclaimers firing in. And Sin's pulled back his Adunium Shadowbows. Looks like his general's in this unit. I don't know why Sin's charging his general in. Skundal Spearman after all. We don't really want to mess with that. Gotta watch out for the custodian reclaimers. Oh, nice shot from the ballista. Okay, so it seems either got to target those guys or pull out. Right now he's just too exposed. And he's been a little bit reckless in my opinion with his general. Numenor is not good when they lose their general. You got Dune and Shadowbows marching out. The defenders have a lot of troops here inside the city. Their left flank is not under attack, mainly thanks to Eclipses dealing with the enemy there. What killed them there? Was that a catapult? Alright, here's what it is. Alright, let's head back up here. Yeah, this is always going to be a tough challenge.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Okay, I'm for crossbows here out of ammunition, but I don't know why they're not firing. The Blackhawk engineers could be out of ammunition, but a couple of them have their bows out, so don't know. Looks like Eclipse is digging in. He's got his best troops as a rear guard. Okay, we've got heavy gun crossbows coming from the back. No infantry. Okay, we've got airborne legionnaires here. I wonder if Eclipse knows he's got troops outside here. We got Sons of Durin trying to target the troll drums. I think Eclipse has lost control of these guys. He doesn't know he has them. I'm for crossbows reloading. Oh, we got Black Bear Mountain Berserkers coming from around the top there. Where did they come from? There is a way up here. Oh, Eclipse left himself exposed. What can he do here? Yeah, these guys have got to get firing. The Blackhawk engineers have got to get firing. They got Black Bear Mountain Berserkers coming down. What's Eclipse's plan here? He's loading up. Go back to normal speed. That helps. Blackhawk engineers getting ready to fire. Probably hold back your crossbows just for a little bit. Yep, that's doing the job. I think Eclipse may yet survive this, to quote Gandalf. Heavy gun crossbows coming in. Blackhawk engineers. They still have ammunition. Alright, head back down and quickly check out what's going on here. Alright, Death Eater making decent progress inside the city. Delaware appears to run out of javelins and archers for that matter. Steward with Dark Wolf has successfully pushed through on the left side of the city and is entering one or two choke points right now, or getting ready to. 65 to 70. Battle's far from over. Bit of a challenge here. Eclipse needs to move towards the city as soon as possible. These allies definitely need support. Range is getting some great hits here on the pikemen. There should have been some communication here between Death Eater and Dark Wolf. Yeah, that's a lot of good fire. That's doing a lot of damage. Alright, I think Eclipse has won this fight. Blackhawks could be out of ammunition. We've got heavy golden crossbows here, firing in. So we've got Inksfits just trying to do as much damage to Eclipse as he can. And he's doing a bit. Eclipse can't afford this. Jeez. Even though the ledge did shield them from a bit, a few bolts still managed to hit them. And now they're going to get one good shot off here. Oh, some friendly fire there, unfortunately. This is Eclipse's best unit here. Oh, nice volley there. Awesome volley. Alright. It looks like Eclipse will start making his way back down to the city. We've got some Harridan Rangers here that could still be a thorn in Eclipse's side. They're down to 28. They can still do a bit of damage. And yeah, Mr. Stinkman moves quick and starts firing on them. They're in a nice blob here, Eclipse. Geez, the fact that they can fire point blank into him, that's definitely something. Okay, looks like Eclipse has seen the danger. Crossbow's broken. That's sorted out. Alright. Eclipse is done there. Inksfit's sending over one unit of heavy golden crossbows. Still 147. And what's left of his force. And he still has a mangonel. That must have been what we saw fry those enemy troops earlier, I'm guessing. 74 to 75. Very, very close. Seafarers and Indomos. What are they doing? What fried them? Wow, Ballista. Nice work. Oh, they destroyed Grandpa's brand new chimney. How could they? Must be targeting the Mithril Guard. Seafarer is shaken. Not firing anymore. Could be out. The fence is sort of wavering a little bit. Ironfoot Pikes, they definitely are one of my favourite units in Reforged. They are pretty strong. Sin's plan is obviously try to push through their ranks, disrupt the formation, and they tend to actually die pretty quickly if you manage to get through their formation and attack them from the sides, the rear, everywhere. But, you know, the downside is it does actually cost you a lot of men to do that. Okay, definitely they're trying to reinforce his 1st Legion pikes. Yeah, they're attacking the 1st Legion pikes from all sides. But we've got Guards of Cuts of Doom here. Death Eater still has a lot of muscle behind him. Okay, the attackers are through there. And now, since earlier plan has worked against him, he's being outflanked. And Eclipse is needed. Eclipse is still up there at the top of the valley. They're taking at least 5 or 10 minutes to get down here. It's like Top Gun. It goes, we need 5 minutes, sir. 5 minutes? This will be over in 2 minutes. Get on it. So get on it, Eclipse. Get down here. Got a lot of arrows coming over there. Heavy Goblin Archers. Sin's Seafarer is getting in the way of the Watchers of the Golden Wood there. I'm not sure why he's targeting the Marksman of Candros. They appear to be out of ammunition. Again. Allies have got to talk to each other. Let them know where their troops are. Well, those Seafarers won't last very long. Okay, 2nd Legion Axo Guard being targeted by the Adunium Shadowbows. Sin and Doloroth are really trying to hunker down as they wait for Eclipse to come and reinforce them. You've got Heavy Goblin Archers targeting the Lorenan Spearmen, shooting them in the back. Come on guys, run! What is Eclipse doing up there? Eclipse has got to move. He's got to know how dire his ally situation is. Royal Legion of Armanalos under fire. I think they're targeting the cave troll drummers. That's got to be it. What's their target? Yeah, it really does seem like they were targeting the cave troll drummers. Maybe they're better off targeting the mangonel. Watchers would have stopped firing. Alright, Eclipse is on his way. Shooting shadow bows. Who are they shooting at? Ah. Yeah, a good target. I still have a lot of units in play here. It is 85 to 80. What we got here? Oh no, heavy goblin crossbows broken. Or archers, sorry, my bad. Okay, Inksix is setting up some sort of outer defense to try and slow down Eclipse, it would seem. Or he's just trying to finish off the Lorien Spearmen. Either way, Eclipse is still on his way. But will he make it to his allies in time? His allies don't have that much left in the tank. We've got a full unit of Chaos Cardolan Guardians. So it's the best unit in Dolorel's arsenal. Now we do have a strong defense here. We've got some really elite troops here from Sin. And you know, Watchers of Gothenwood are pretty good in combat. Guards of Khazad-dûm are no joke. And the Mangonel. What is the Mangonel doing? Alright, if I didn't know any better, I'd say he's just trying to disrupt the enemy formation. It is 86 to 82. Okay, Dolorel pressing really hard here. Got the Adenium Shadowbows firing into the reinforcements coming up the hill. We've got Sentries of Khazad-dûm here, down to 7 though, heavily depleted. Eclipse is just arriving. And I think Dolorel doesn't suspect a thing, or he doesn't notice him. And these guys have ammunition. He'll realise something's wrong once the Sons of Duran attack, which should be now. Geez, that well done to him. We got Herodin Rangers down to 4. Mr. Sneakman still has 4 Rangers left. Okay, that bank protected them from that volley, but the next volley will hit them for sure. Eclipse has got to close the gap fast. Okay, they're pulling back. Dark Wolf has some veterans of Ascili out here, but they have ammunition. So does the Marksman of Care Andros. He's got to be careful with them. We've got Wardens of Mia's Ethel here. Oh, but they're shooting upwards. Not the best situation for them. Centre's doing very well. Left flank is struggling because we've got Guards of Cousin Doom over here. Delorel's general is there. We also have some Ethiopian Rangers that have ammunition and should be able to use it. The defenders don't want that to happen. We can see that the force is depleted very quickly. Now the Ethiopian Shadowbows, if they can get going here, being targeted by the Wardens of Mia's Ethel. The Ethiopian Shadowbows should be able to hit the ranges, you'd think.
But defeat seems almost certain.
$90 to 86. Pharism Swordmasters trying to reinforce the left flank. Swordmasters are a force to be reckoned with. They should be able to do well.
Our men have fought long and are becoming tired.
Is that from the ballista? You'd think it would be. This is doing well. Sin's being a little bit too reckless there with his Pharism Swordmasters. I know he wants to get him into the fight, but he's losing a bit of men. 92 to 87. We've got Wardens of Mia's Ethel here. Okay, Armfield Crossbows, Blackhawk is all broke. I mean, granted, yes, they lost their general, but the Dragon Slayer should be able to do something here. You'd think. Well, that didn't pan out well the way I thought it would at all. Dragon Slayers have been destroyed. Okay, unfortunately Eclipse's little rescue didn't pan out the way I thought it was going to. The Ethiopian Shadowbows should be firing to the flanks. Yeah, they're doing that just now, but it's a little bit too late. Oh, nice. 97 to 88. The attackers are running away with this. The times 2 speed. Yeah, they're being surrounded. Yeah, it's over.
Something changes in the course of battle, but defeat seems almost certain.
98 to 90. they just had most of the Numeroid Cavs to deal with. Oh, Dolorov's general's still alive. Oh, he died. That was a lot of dancing there with the sword. That was pretty cool to watch.
They flee the field like cowards. We must look to our own men.
I think the general broke, maybe. Oh no, first nobles. No, he did break. There he goes.
Our enemies have snatched victory from us like thieves in the night. We will be so blessed.
So, well done to Stuart Adele on 1,110 kills, Dark Wolf 525, Death Eater 1930, Mr. Sneakman 743, and Inksfits on 865. That was a great attack there. A bit unlucky there for Mr. Sneakman and Inksfits. I thought they really had Eclipse on the run there, but Eclipse managed to fight his way out of that. Eclipse 2500 of the Dark Cloud got 4,328 kills, very respectable, well done. Delarelf 2,374, Sin of the Dark Cloud 2,532, so great defense there. I think maybe Eclipse probably should have sent his forces into Cardolan to help out his allies. I think the fact that he did succeed in drawing away Inksfits and Mr. Sneakman's forces to a large degree, and while he did defeat those armies, his allies unfortunately really needed his help, and they couldn't hold out. And even though Eclipse did come down the hill, without his general, which he lost very, very early on, the forces just collapsed. I was really surprised with how quickly they were defeated. So yeah, that was pretty interesting. Also, I think one of the biggest mistakes for the defenders were they wasted a lot of ammunition. A lot of the archers were firing their arrows into the embankment as they were trying to shoot their enemies over the hill outside the city. So that really played against them. I think the defenders did waste a lot of ammunition by not really communicating with each other, letting know that their forces were in the way of their archers, and so a lot of those archers were shooting upwards, and in the end they worked against them and in the attacker's favour, so that was a bit unfortunate. You always got to make sure where your archers are and when they're firing. You just got to be careful what you're shooting at the time. You got to make sure you're hitting your targets, because as you can see, unfortunately, because the archers weren't that effective in this battle, they were defeated. Although they got a lot of kills, I know, but still, the archers I would give maybe a B or a B minus. But I did see them waste a lot of ammunition there, and I think they did cost them dearly in the end. But taking a look at Eclipse's kill count, we've got Highborn's Erebor 279, Dragon Slayer's Arid Mithrin 130, Sons of Durin 164, Blacklock Engineers 279, Ironfoot Hammerguard 147, Erebor Legionnaires 327, the other one only got 39, he got butchered. Ironfoot Pikes 110, 438, well done, and 228. Ironfoot Crossbows 225, 129, and 111. Okay, so the 4 Ironfoot crossbow units. The last one got 244, Catapult 335, Ironfoot Halberds 163, 127, Axe Cutter Erebor 173, and 421. So great kill counts all around there for Eclipse's units. I ranged them from really good to excellent. They did very, very well. But it is what it is. Great map. Found the battle to be awesome, so well done with the map, guys. I really love the new Cardolan. Much better than the old version. Thank you to Eclipse for sending in the replay. This is Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Catch you guys next time. Bye.